You think you know Taylor Swift, the superstar, the billionaire artist, the woman who dominates global culture, but you're wrong. Before she became a transcendent figure in modern music, she was a lonely young girl with a notebook full of poems, a shaky voice, and a dream too big for her small town. But pay close attention. By the end of this video, you will learn the one specific psychological weapon she used to defeat fear in her own life. Today, we're not here to talk about her awards, her stadium tours, or her record-breaking success. We're here to talk about her resilience, the force that shaped her into the icon the world knows today. Because Taylor Swift wasn't born a phenomenon. She was built through rejection, heartbreak, humiliation, and relentless reinvention. Taylor Allison Swift was born in 1989 in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, far from the glamour of Los Angeles and far from the heart of country music in Nashville. She wasn't the popular kid, the loud kid, or the cool kid. She was the girl who saw stories in everything, who felt emotions deeper than she could explain, and who never quite fit in. Her imagination became her escape. While other kids played, Taylor wrote. While others talked, Taylor observed. She was different, and in childhood, different often means alone. But destiny revealed itself in the most ordinary moment. A computer technician fixing her family's PC taught her a few guitar chords. That moment lit a spark. Taylor practiced until her fingers were raw, until the guitar felt like an extension of her body. She wrote her first song that very day, a sign of what was coming. Soon she started performing anywhere she could. Fairs, festivals, sports arenas, karaoke contests. But Nashville was the dream, the mecca of country storytelling. At age 11, she walked into every record label office on Music Row. Every label said, "No, you're too young, you're not ready, come back later." Most kids would have stopped. Taylor didn't. She looked at her parents and said, "I want this, I really want this." Her parents believed her so deeply that they moved their entire family to Tennessee. But even in Nashville, she didn't fit in at school. Girls mocked her clothes, her ambition, her music, her personality. She was excluded, ignored, and laughed at simply for dreaming too loudly. But Taylor had something her bullies did not. She could turn pain into poetry. Every insult became a lyric. Every betrayal became a song. Every loneliness became a melody. She found her identity not in acceptance, but in expression. At 14, she got a songwriting deal. At 15, a record deal. And at 16, her debut album introduced the world to a girl who could narrate teenage life with a clarity far beyond her years. But fame is never gentle. In 2009, Taylor Swift won the Best Female Video at the MTV VMAs. She stepped on stage, nervous but radiant, until Kanye West interrupted her speech, grabbed the microphone, and publicly humiliated her. A global audience watched a teenager shatter in real time. This moment could have broken her spirit, but instead, it awakened her psychological weapon, the narrative reclamation framework. Taylor realized something revolutionary. If they try to control my story, I will write it myself. If they try to define me, I will redefine myself. If they try to silence me, I will sing louder. She channeled humiliation into creativity. She turned pain into platinum records. She transformed attacks into anthems. Taylor then entered her era of reinvention, shifting from country sweetheart to pop powerhouse, then from pop icon to indie poet, then from indie storyteller to global business mastermind. Every era was intentional, every transformation precise, every evolution a declaration. You cannot break a woman who writes her own story. But her greatest battle came when her musical masters were sold without her consent, her life's work gone, her creations controlled by someone else. Most artists would give up. Taylor did the impossible. She re-recorded her entire catalog. She rebuilt her legacy from the ground up. Taylor's version became a cultural revolution, one that reshaped the music industry forever. Because Taylor Swift didn't just fight for herself, she showed artists everywhere that ownership is power. And from her journey, we learn 3 extraordinary psychological weapons. Authenticity is your currency. People connect with your truth, not your perfection. Trust is built when you're real. Depth is your value. Surface-level fame fades. Emotional storytelling lasts. Vulnerability creates loyalty. Intention is your compass. Taylor always asked, "Why am I creating this?" Purpose turned her music into meaning, and her meaning into a movement. Taylor Swift shows us that rejection isn't a dead end, it's a doorway. Heartbreak is not a weakness, it's material. Fear is not a barrier, it's fuel. She transformed every no into a new era, every insult into a global anthem, every setback into a reinvention. Taylor Swift proves that when you take control of your story, you take control of your destiny. If this story inspired you, hit that subscribe button. Tell us in the comments which legend we should decode next. We read every comment. See you in the next